This is a Dark Illumination Report Extra with RJ Womack.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining me for yet another episode of the podcast. Today I'm going to be answering a question from Simon, who asked how I feel about using idols and statues in satanic worship. And one of the reasons I want to answer Simon's question is because I think he got a little bit confused about what I said about using magical items or putting too much stock into magical items and putting too much belief in magical items. And I said that the magical items in and of themselves, the material items, are not magical. It is the intention of the magician or the practitioner, along with their spiritual connection to the gods, that gives the items their power or their presence or their essence. And so obviously the use of idols is a very ancient practice. And of course, I would advocate that and I would encourage that, because I'm always looking to promote the traditional, and the more traditional something is, the better it's going to be. I'm a really big believer in the idea of honoring the ancient gods and combining Satanism with ancient paganism, simply because I believe Satanism, the way I practice it anyway, is a form of traditional Satanism or a form of traditional paganism. And that's very important to note. So I don't see any problem with Satanists using ancient practices. If anything, I believe that Satanism has more in common with ancient paganism. And when I say ancient paganism, I'm not talking about neo-paganism. I'm talking about more traditional paganism than it does with modern Satanism, because modern Satanism has been so infected with atheism that it's no longer religious Satanism, regardless of what anybody might say. And the other thing I would add is that it's not unusual for people to be attracted to the gods through objects or images or statues. It's very common. They use different methods in order to call people to their service. They use different methods to connect with people. Some people, they connect with dreams. Some people, they connect with objects. Some people, they connect with art. Some people, they connect through tarot and through different types of divination. It's not unusual at all. So I would say if it works for you, then use it. If it doesn't, then don't. And I also want to point out that when I was talking about not putting too much belief into the objects themselves, magical objects, the reason I say that is because many young occultists or Satanists and many young Satanists, in particular teenagers, focus on the objects themselves. They think they have to have the newest chalice or the newest wand or the newest dagger or whatever it is that they use. And they think that in and of itself makes it magical. And it's not. It's the intention along with the connection with the gods that makes it magical and sacred. And young people in particular seem to forget that. So I just wanted to emphasize that. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I'll see you next time. Thanks. And I appreciate you being here. May Satan be with you.
Thank you for listening to the Dark Illumination Report podcast. For the latest news headlines, show information, and more, go to rjwomack.com. That's rjwomack.com.